Hey Taurus, what's going on? This will be our last reading together. Is this imbalance? Okay. This will be our last reading together for the year 2021. What a year it's been, right? So welcome. If you're new or returning, please subscribe. If you haven't done so yet, hit the notifications bell and you'll get notified for the readings. And if you want to book a reading or continue watching this reading, that information will all be below in the description, top of the comments. And make sure you give the reading a thumbs up if the message helps. All right. So let's see, Taurus. Well, let's all right. The energy I'm picking up for you currently is, this is the first time any sign is getting this card here from this deck since I've been working with it. It says loosen your grip. I think it says coping mechanisms, density, addictions, and let God in. And then you have a fiery climax approaches, full moon energy. Okay. Now, it's interesting because full moon energy is all about release. And currently, I'm going to get into what recently happened. But currently what's going on is release your ex, okay? So I definitely get the sense with this energy that there is probably someone who either you bring a level of comfort to this person or vice versa. This person brings a level of comfort to you. I think it's both of you. I think it's two people because of the card. And there could be a breakup that is happening now. Maybe you sense it, you sense that something is about to happen here. And that's why you're watching this reading for whatever reason, okay? Let me tell you some meanings behind these cards. It says, if this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control. To release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life, okay? It says we're cyclic beings, so like cyclical beings, and the Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, and the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered up with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of not staying of its own, for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. All right. Loosening your grip. Oh no, I already read that part. Okay. So it says, if this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control. To release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Okay. The question for you, Taurus, is what are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? All right. It's very interesting to me too, how, and I've been guilty of it as well. All right. But like we cling to people as though there's not so many other human beings on this planet. It's very funny to me. And if you take offense to that, sorry, but it is. I mean, the reality is there are plenty of beings, that are walking this planet right now. And if someone that you're connecting with isn't meeting you, wherever you're at, right? If they're not in that place, then, we're in the fall. I mean, we're in winter, but, we're in a space of where the season, just like it said, it's conducive for letting things fall away, just letting it go, let go and let God. Okay. And, Taurus, maybe you need, someone to come in here and, tell you like, this is silly. It's like, that's why they said loosen your grip. I'm also getting like to loosen up. Like you're taking things way too seriously right now. Way too serious. Listen, you were born into this existence as who you are right now, and you're going to leave this existence, and your energy will, at least that's what I think, right? Your energy will transform into something else, and then you'll be existing as that, right? So have fun. Let's read what a fiery climax with the full moon energy is. But I think that it's interesting, right, that you get loose in your grip, which is essentially telling you to let go of control. And you also have full moon energy in Aries. It's about releasing. What does Aries do? Control, right? Aries is a very dominant force, and Aries is the emperor energy. If anybody is going to assert their dominance and control, it is that energy. But they're telling you the phase that you're in, they're like, sorry, but you don't have control here in this situation, okay? The only thing really that we have control of is ourselves, right? And that's, I feel, where you need to kind of focus. And they're not even telling you to focus on controlling yourself. They're telling you to go with the flow, right? If you're in this feeling of like, I don't like this, right? I always refer to Gabor Mate. I would look him up on YouTube, his conversation where he talks about when the body says no, your body will literally start rejecting people. And a lot of times, human beings, we will go against what naturally does not feel good out of obligation, or we want to this person makes me feel comfortable though. What if nobody else comes in? What if I lose this person and nothing feels it? Listen, on a universal level, and someone very close to me gave me this information, the cat down the road, right? He said, if you look like with anything in the universe, whatever leaves, it's like a vacuum. Something else has to come back and replace it. I mean, I've literally seen that. Like when you lose a friend, you gain another, right? Literally, just sharing something, my children, my two oldest, their grandfather, he passed on. And, my dad, who they weren't really as close with, immediately they got closer with my dad. And, so now it's like they're developing this bond with him. It's like whatever goes, there's no need to stress at all. Naturally, the universe will replace it. It is like a vacuum. It is constantly bringing more stuff in, okay? So you don't need to hold on to stuff. There's plenty of stuff, Taurus, right? And I'm just here to tell you that. I'm here to deliver that message to you, okay? So you don't need to stress. You don't need to worry. There's nothing to worry about. Loosen up. Loosen up a little bit. That way you can allow these things and this beautiful energy to come in, okay? So additional meanings for this, okay. It says, oh, you need to have more fun, Taurus, right? Loosen up. Being assertive is good. Just don't ride roughshod over anyone. I don't know what roughshod means, but I guess they're saying, Taurus, just don't be an ass, okay? If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. It also says, don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue, okay? It says it's time to see if you've been a little too much. Me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too far or too fast, overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level, you've created this situation yourself. Which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. It says, no matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. All right. So, you know, Taurus, I don't know exactly what's going on. But let's get into the reading and talk more about this. All right. Oh, Jesus, 12 minutes, Taurus. Sheesh. All right. So recently, you have soulmate here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. We're all soulmates. So I like this card, but at the same time, it's like we're all soulmates. Whether it's a negative or positive experience, we are all teaching each other something. We are all the universe coexisting, having fun with one another. The universe loves it, okay? So let's see. Not everyone can wrap their mind around that, and that's fine. So let's see, soulmate here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Show me who Taurus this person was recently here. Oh, speaking of control, the Emperor, dominant person, maybe older than you, okay? This is Big Daddy. I love it. Aries, another Taurus, could be Scorpio as well. It's your partner sign, all right? So this person definitely, I just heard like I don't know if it's you or them, but someone says jump and the other person says how high. I don't know if it's you or them. I don't know, Taurus, if you tell this person to jump and they say, how high you want me to jump? And I don't know if it's reversed, but all I know is somebody here recently, Emperor energy is long-term commitment. And this is somebody who is probably like, first of all, they're wise, they're reliable, they make wise decisions, they base their decisions off of past experiences, okay? They've learned from those experiences. You're not gonna sway the Emperor here. You're just not. They know what they know. And whatever they made their mind up about, that's what it is, okay? This person may own their own business. They're established, okay? Very serious. I get a very serious energy with this person. But they can be also, they can also be very soft. There's points and there's times where this person can be very, very soft with you, okay? Masculine, very masculine. Even if Taurus, Scorpio energy, it's just a very masculine energy. When this person looked at Taurus recently, what did they see here? Queen of Swords wanted to come up. When this person looked at Taurus here, what did they see? Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. So Taurus, your person could tell me that they saw you as no longer attached to a situation anymore, that you were looking at a situation very logically, okay? And that you valued your emotions, okay? I get a very independent energy with this, okay? So they could tell me like Taurus is very independent. And potentially like family, children, things of that nature, or being in a, being in this, emotional connection like that, that's just not really something that they got. They didn't get that vibe from you. But again, very much like you were in this, also too, they could tell me that I'm getting an energy of like you and this person potentially have children together. And because when I'm thinking about the Queen of Swords, I'm getting, Libra. You may have Libra in your chart. They could tell me, like me and Taurus are kind of going through it. We're separated. Taurus, you could tell me like this person left the house or you left the house, okay? Tell me when Taurus looked at their person. These cards are all wanting to come out. What did they see? When Taurus looked at this romantic person recently, what did they see? I saw the Ten of Swords in reverse wanting to come out. Oh, the Star reverse. Okay. Both of you weren't getting what you wanted out of a situation here. If you were involved romantically, it's like I'm getting two people that just didn't see eye to eye here. Taurus, your person could also tell me that you were, you could tell me that this person was not single, with the Emperor and the Star in reverse. For me as a reader, the Star upright would be somebody who is available. The Star reverse is somebody who's not available. So definitely with the Emperor here, I'm getting an energy of someone who could have been married, not available. Like this person hadn't yet separated from a soulmate. Another soulmate. Yeah, it's like neither one of you was really but you definitely, like, you could tell me like your person, there was a sense of attachment though. Like your person was attached to something here with the Emperor and the Star reverse. You could tell me this person was attached to you. Like this is the father of your children. This was your ex-husband, ex-wife. I mean, if it's just masculine energy, okay? Sun, Leo energy. Show me how Taurus wanted to move forward with who this was recently. All right, Eight of Wands, communicate. If this was a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, you definitely want a communication coming from that fire sign because you definitely are coming up as more receptive Taurus, okay? You want a communication from possibly a Leo, Aries strongly, okay, with that Sun. And then you have the Emperor. Excuse me, I'm sorry for itching my nose, Taurus. Show me Yeah, I don't feel like you really, yeah, I feel like you were waiting on this. You want a reconciliation, I see that, but you weren't really, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't really feel like you wanted to put in effort here. I don't get that. Okay, recently. What's going on with Taurus and this energy? Currently, yeah, we have the Nine of Cups and the Moon and the High Priestess. I do feel like you're wishing for someone here, 100%. You know, I'm getting like Bruno Mars talking to the moon. Yeah. I mean, I do feel like this is who you want. But again, like recently I didn't really see, I'm not seeing like you put forth much effort. And you could, I mean, not saying that you've never put in effort. I'm just saying like recently, like you're like, no, I'm not doing that. But I feel like especially if you weren't speaking to this person, and like you couldn't see this person too with the star reverse, it's almost like, yeah, you couldn't see this person. You wanted this person to communicate with you. And I feel like you did want forward movement with who this was. I feel like you at least wanted a conversation here. Okay. All right. So currently we have release your ex. Okay. Yeah. Three of Swords with the Six of Swords just came out. So moving on from possibly, you know, a third party situation, moving on from, you know, a situation that was really painful, that you have gone through. Three of Swords usually means like it's happened over and over, like it's just the heart getting stabbed, you know, repeatedly. So this could be like your third time breaking up with who this was, okay? Show me, like I said, there was air sign energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? All right, so more so Libra and Aquarius. Show me who, yeah, Three of Swords. I mean, who your person is. So, I mean, your person could tell me they just got out of a painful situation, either with you or someone else. They're releasing you or someone else, like that it's, or they're having a hard time releasing someone here. Okay, your person is having a hard time releasing somebody here. When they look at Taurus, what do they see? Your person could be a Libra. When they look at Taurus, what do they see? Taurus is a romantic person. The Ten of Swords. So, wow, the Devil, the Three of Cups. So there's a level of like possible betrayal. Like they're looking at you, Taurus. I don't know if they feel like you betrayed them or they betrayed you. Okay. Maybe, or yeah. If this hasn't happened yet and you're involved with this person, there may be a sense of like, you may be sensing like there's something off, there's something wrong, Taurus. And maybe this person knows they have to leave the situation behind, but they don't want to because they don't want to hurt you. Empress, Three of Cups. Okay. Let's see. And when Taurus looks at this person, what do they see here, Universe Source? When Taurus looks at this romantic person, what do they see? The Knight of Swords. So it's a lot of, yeah, you're looking at this person like they're moving forward. They're moving on almost with the Knight of Swords energy. They're looking away from you. I just heard, how can you be so heartless? Yeah, and you're looking at your person as very detached. The Eight of Cups, very detached. And maybe they said something very quickly to you, and they did something really fast, okay? They said something, they did something really quickly, and it may have just like caught you off guard, okay? Your person comes up, yeah, it's very, like, yeah, the situation really has changed with all this mutable energy here. What's going on currently here with these two? We have Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles. Let me ask something really quickly. That's about something being revealed. Possible work situation. Five of Wands. How does Taurus want to move forward with who I'm picking up on currently? How does Taurus want to move forward with who I'm picking up on currently? The Magician. Yeah, I feel like you do still want a new start with this person. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, Ace. It's like I'm seeing definitely you want a fire sign, very specifically, to make an offer towards you. Like you don't want to do it. It's like you want to sit. You're in a very submissive energy with and I feel like you miss this person. You want this person to come towards you. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. But you're looking at this person that's kind of like accepting that things are over. They're moving forward. And maybe they did it really quickly. Okay. I feel like this person, Taurus, wants, like, it's like they want you to kind of like, I hate to say it, but it's like this person wants you to feel a level of like a sense of loss, and they want you to kind of take a look at things and, I don't know, approach them. Yeah, overall, what's going on with these two? It's the Seven of Wands. Now, you do have the Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of ego. That's what I'm seeing here, period. There's a lot of ego. It's interesting because I feel like your person didn't want to walk away, but they just kind of like did, like, I feel like they kind of ripped it off like a Band-Aid. I don't think they wanted to walk away, and I think you know that. But, so I kind of get the vibe like this person really didn't want to release you, but they did. But there's a lot of ego going on here. And yeah, Leo energy, fire. Like I definitely see a fire sign. You may sense like a fire sign is like pushing you away. Could be a blocked energy. Someone doesn't want to argue. I definitely see that. Like somebody does not want to argue. Very defensive energy. And overall, the biggest thing that I'm seeing here is like the challenge is the ego. That's the challenge here. But all right, so what comes in next is reconciliation. All right. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I do see, like, I do get the sense that this person is coming back around with reconciliation. I definitely get the sense that both of you, to some degree, would like to figure out how to, possibly, reconcile your differences, okay? So I'm going to find out, what this means for you and your person moving forward. How do you feel about this? What's their actions? Advice? What's your advice? What actions should you be taking? What does, going into January, what does the situation look like for you two? What's the next phase? And we're going to pull on your energy and their energy. Their energy in this situation, how they're looking at you from the Animal Spirit deck, okay? So I'm going to give you as much information as possible on what I'm picking up is, how to handle this right now, Taurus. So if you want to find out that information, click the link below in the description, top of the comments for Vimeo, and we will reconvene the reading there. All right. And if this is where we part ways, Taurus, happy early new year. Thank you so much for watching your reading. I really hope the message helps. Give the reading a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And with that being said, good luck on your journey. Remember, just relax, loosen your grip, release control, all right? And I will see you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your week, Taurus, and be easy on yourself. Peace.